But the things that are in your control, when you're in the stock and it's hitting your price, nothing's wrong with it. You need to train yourself to be able to just take the loss and walk away on to the next one.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
Definitely have the mindset, because I think that Anmol, as we discussed before, trading is a skill. The more you practice, the better you become. But this skill, it comes with rules. Yeah, when you're learning how to drive, if you see a red light, you have to stop. These are the rules of this skill. Or if you see green, you go ahead. And well, if you find a sign that said don't turn left, you don't turn left, right? So what happens is that as people gaining the skill, and after you almost give them all the traffic rules, look, you know how to drive, and also these are the rules of this skill. Please don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, because if you do it, it's not gonna work. You're gonna hit another car for sure, for sure. Sooner or later, you're gonna hit another car if you don't follow the rules, regardless that you know how to drive. You already have the skill how to drive, but you need to follow some rules. Otherwise, you're gonna hit another car. And this is this exactly same that comes with trading. Trading has rules, and one is exactly what you just shared with us. Make sure that it's a risk-reward ratio, meaning you're gonna lose the whole. You're gonna lose at some point. The whole point is that you gain more than you lose. And I think, Namo, that people take it personally when they start to lose. They forget all the rules, they forget everything, and now they want to win whatever it takes. And it doesn't work like that, does it? So, and it comes with the mindset, I think, that that's exactly what you said, that even you teach somebody that knows how to do it. Even you can teach somebody how to drive, and the people, you tell them the rules. We red, you stop. We green, you go. Don't do this, don't do that. These are the rules. Otherwise, you're gonna get hit. Guess what happened? They start to trade, and as soon as they lost money, they forgot all the rules.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you told them. They forgot. And after they come to you and say, I lose money. I said, can I have a look what you did? I said, look, did I tell you to do this? No, right? Did I tell you to do this? No, right? There you go. That's why you lose money. You didn't follow the rules. So gaining a skill, it comes with two things. It comes what we discussed. The more you practice, the better you become. But also follow the rules. If somebody, how many years you said? Almost 15 years experience.
15 years, yeah.
Okay, somebody have 15 years experience doing this, and it's telling you some guidelines. And listen, it's always guidelines, because it's my understanding that nobody can predict it. Nobody's 100% sure. So the rule that Amo can give you is rules that 80% will work eventually, but also the rules can have, they not always work, because certain condition of the market, certain news, whatever, but they work most of the time, right? So you have to, even if you follow the rules, you have to be able to accept losses, and to have a risk reward mindset. It's the same thing that we have in marketing here in this broadcast. We already interviewed with 500 multimillionaires, and a lot of people come here and they invested in marketing, right? They put in I don't know, $5, to give you an example, in marketing, and they selling a product for 20, for 25, for 30. So if you invest in $5 and you selling your product for 30, how often can you invest this $5? All the time, right? Because you're making money. You invest in 5 and you get in 30. I know, guess COVID come and everybody cut the marketing budget. How this is gonna work? How you gonna the clients are gonna find you? This is the same thing. You have to be able to understand that you have to do a risk reward ratio. But if at the end of the day, most of the days, not all days, but most of the days, you're gaining against losing, I think that you are on the other side, because this is something for sure that maybe your friends and family haven't tell you. Yeah, I can tell you because I know a lot of traders. I know a lot of multimillionaires traders. There are people that when they do, when they know what they're doing, they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Actually, um, the biggest billionaire, the fastest billionaire in the planet, is a trader. His name is Arnold. Become billionaire really, 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 really young. I think 33 years old. But it proves that if you know what you're doing, I think his career was like, I don't know how many years, 10, 15 years, something like this, trading. But he managed to gain the skill, he learned, and he managed to become successful. So there are a lot of people that when you gain this skill and you learn, you can you can be positive on the other side. So Anmol, so to sum up, in order to become a good trader, you have to have a very strong mindset. So tell us when you have a bad day. Tell us one day you wake up and you make all your trades, and wow, this day didn't work out, and now you lost. Let's say you invested $100 and now you lose 1,000. One bad day. So how you come back from? When do you find the strength to come back? Or what type of practice do you do to make it to keep going, to don't give up? So what do you do in bad days?
I think the first step is to define what is a bad day. Because a
Hmm.
lot of traders sometimes they say, okay, oh, I lost money today, it was a bad day. No, no, no. Maybe you did everything right. It was just part of the statistics. Because
Hmm.
if you
Hmm.
know that, okay, if I take 100 trades and 30 or 40 of them are going to lose and 60, 70 of them are going to win. So if you lost, it's not necessarily a bad day. Maybe just today was a day it didn't work, right? As
Hmm.
long as,
And
yeah,
that's okay.
if you followed your plan, then that's totally fine. Now, a bad day, what I consider a bad day is when you broke your rules, right? You should
Hmm.
have gotten
I
out,
agree
but
with you.
yeah, you kept holding. Now that's a bad day. Then you made a mistake, right? Because a good trader should never lose more than what they planned on losing anyway. So if I get in and I size my trade accordingly, I've already accepted the loss. So if I lost exactly what I accepted, perfect, no problem. I just move on to the next one,
And
right?
you're okay with it. You're okay. It's
Totally
not
okay. But that's
personal. There
part of the
is nothing
numbers.
wrong with you. It's not because you're
Yeah.
not smart. There is nothing wrong with you if you lose. It just didn't work that day.
Yeah, it's part of the statistics, right? You're not
Hmm.
going to win every single
As
time.
long as at the end of the month or at the end of the quarter, you do your math and
Yeah,
it's coming out positive, well, that means the strategy is working.
exactly.
Uh,
Like, take any business, let's say Amazon. Amazon's not going to say, oh, today our product sales were so low, our business is horrible. Right? That's why companies look at earnings quarterly, right? Bigger sample size. They don't look at it daily. Today's sales were low compared to yesterday. Same thing with businesses. You should not look at your sales. Oh, today was very bad. My business is horrible and something's wrong with me. No, no, no. How did you do month to month, quarter to quarter, annual returns? So I think that's kind of what matters is the bigger picture and noticing if it's just a part of the sample size or is it some mistake that you made. Now, if it's a mistake you made, then you need to know, okay, what was the mistake you made and why did you make that? Was it emotional? What are you getting? You were getting revenge trading. I lost money on this trade. I'm going to get it all back on the next one, right? Those kind of pitfalls you need to avoid. There's no revenge trading. You should not do that, right? A lot of people do that. I lost money on this one. Next one, I'm going to take double the risk. I'm going to try to make it all back. And then you end up losing more. So I think you have to just keep on following the system, just like a casino is the best example for that. Is a casino is not going to matter. Keep playing. They know that at the end of the year, at the end of the day, at the end of the month, this is what they're going to make. So I think that's the mindset you need to cultivate. And you should never lose more than what you were planning on losing. Right now, sometimes, once in a while, news something happens. Maybe you
mhm.
lost a little bit more than what you were planning, but that's okay. That was not in your control. But the things that are in your control when you're in the stock and it's hitting your price, nothing's wrong with it. You need to train yourself to be able to just take the loss and walk away
Mm.
on to the next one. So
I
that's
think that
kind
you
of
can put in a stop loss, Amor, right? So is that correct?
100%. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
So
When
exactly
you
what you're
take the
saying.
trade,
If you're planning what to lose, planning is not in your head. You actually put the stop loss in the thing. So it's if for any reason doesn't work, it will stop automatically. Just in
yeah.
case that in news, I think one of the huge mistakes that I see out there is that people don't put the stop loss, and this is a huge risk because anything can happen. A news can happen. Anything can happen. An earthquake in the middle of nowhere can happen, and somehow can affect the stock. that you invest on something and a huge spike can kill you.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.